Hi friends, welcome to our channel. Let me introduce my group. This is Manvita and my friends are Aparna and Vishnupriya from First BTech CSC SWEC Autonomous Bhimavaram. We are guided by Dr. M. Prasad, PhD, Associate Professor SWEC Autonomous Bhimavaram. Coming to the contents of the video. What is inheritance? Types of inheritance with examples. Method overriding.
To explain the first topic in our video, that is inheritance in Python. First of all, what is meant by inheritance? So let me take a general example. For example, if we inherit characters or properties or genes from your parents to child. Now let me come to the programming language. What is meant by inheritance? The inheritance means acquiring methods or functions from the base class to the derived class. That means here base class is called parent class and derived class is known as child class. That means the methods or functions which are present in base class are inherited to the child class, and we can have additional properties to the child. Now, what are the advantages of inheritance? So, by using inheritance, we have following advantages. They are reusability. That means we no need to write code many times, and it is readability, and it is real world relationship. Now I am going to explain the simple program for inheritance. That is, first of all I created the class for parent. How to create a class means by using class keyword and followed by the class name. And I have written the function, that is def function, with one argument, that is self. And inside the function I wrote this is parent class. Now I created a class for the child, and I inherited the characters or methods or functions by writing this parent in this parenthesis. By writing this here, we directly get all the methods and functions from the parent class to the child. Now I am creating the function for the child, that is def function of self. In this I wrote this is child class. Now I am creating the object for the child class. Now if I create object for the child, we can access child class properties as well as the parent class properties. For access the properties or methods in child class, I am writing that object dot function 2 of and object dot function 1. For if we execute this program, we get the output as this is child class and this is parent class. By this small example, we can understand that all the properties in the parent class are inherited to the child class. And now I am going to explain the types of inheritance. There are 5 types of inheritance. There are single inheritance, multiple inheritance, multi-level inheritance, hierarchical inheritance, and hybrid inheritance. Now I am going to explain every inheritance in brief. The first one is single inheritance. That means inheriting the characters from the single parent. Now I am going to explain the simple program to understand the single inheritance. First of all, I created the class for the parent, that is class father. I wrote one attribute, that is father name is equal to Raju. And I created the class for the child, that is class child, and I inherited the father. And I created the attribute for the child, and now I have created the object for the child. Now I am accessing the attributes of the parent class and child class using only child class object, that is c.cname and c.fe. For example, if we execute this program, we get the output as Vishnu and Raju. That means we simply say that if all the characters which are present in the parent class are inherited to the child class. And second inheritance is multiple inheritance. Here multiple inheritance means simply here we have 2 base classes and 1 derived class. In general example, here we have 2 parent classes, that is first parent class is father and second parent class is mother. Here we can get both the properties or functions from both father and mother to the child. Now let me explain the simple program. That is, I created the class for the father and I created the class for the mother. And I inherited the properties from both father and mother. and now I created the object for the child. Now I am going to access the methods or functions from the parent class by using child class object, that is c.fname and c.mname and c.name. If, for example, if we execute this program, we simply get the output as Raju and Sita and Vishnu. Now let me explain the block diagram of multiple inheritance. Here the child is getting the characters from both father and mother. This is the simple representation of multiple inheritance. And the next inheritance is multi-level inheritance. Multi-level inheritance means we are getting characters from grandfather to father and father to child. Here we have level by level inheritance. Now I created the class for grandfather, father and child, and only I created object for the child. By using this object, we can get the characters or methods from both father and grandfather classes. And hierarchy inheritance. Hierarchy inheritance maybe is like a tree structure. One base class and two derived classes. That is only one father and we have two children. And the program is class. I created class for the father and child one, and I inherited the properties of father to child one and as well as child two. Now I created the object for the child one as well as child two. We can access the properties of father to the child one as well as child two. And next inheritance is hybrid inheritance. Combining any two of these inheritance like single inheritance or multiple inheritance, or single inheritance or multi-level inheritance, or single inheritance or hybrid inheritance, hierarchical inheritance, we simply get hybrid inheritance.
Now I am going to explain about method overriding in inheritance. First I created class for the parent. Next I created function called this with parameter self. Now I created one attribute self.fp is equals to 20,000. Now I printed the attribute. Next again I created class child which is inherited from the parent class. Again I created the same function which is in parent class, this within parameter self. Now I created the attribute self.cp is equals to 60,000. Now I printed the attribute. Now I created the object for the child class. Now I am accessing the attributes by using child class. If we run this code, we will get output as 60,000. According to inheritance, we have to get 20,000 as output. But here, child class overrides the father class. So that's why we didn't get the 20,000 as output. From the overriding, we have two ways. One is super method. Another one is class name. Now I am going to explain about the super method. First I created class for the father. Again I created the function called this with parameter self. Now I created attribute self.fp is equals to 60,000. Now I printed the attribute. Again I created the class for the child which is inherited from the parent class. Again I created the function which is same as parent class called this within parameter self. I created attribute self.cp is equals to 20,000. By using super method, we can access the attributes from the parent class if they have same functions. Now I printed the attribute self.cp. Now I created object child. Now I am accessing the attributes from the child class. If we run this code, we get output as 20,000 and 60,000. By using super method, we can get attributes from the parent class also. Is class name. First created the class for the parent as same as class for the child. By using class name, we can also access the attributes from the parent class. Now, if we run this code, we get output as 20,000, 60.
Thank you.